to go with volume this time. I apologize, you guys. Even some of us mess up sometimes. No one's perfect, but apologize because I sure did think that I was going live earlier with my buddy Rick, and we were sharing with you, giving you the information, the knowledge, and just overall, something to start the day off with and keep everything going. And then I realized nothing was recording as far as audio. The audio wasn't being captured. Yeah. What are you going to do, man? 30 plus minutes of nuggets and information. But we'll do it again. Ricardo and I will do it again. He was disappointed. I'm disappointed too, but it is what it is. It was information that I know would be valuable for a lot of people, so we will definitely do it again. And I just wanted to jump back on and quickly share and summarize what I was talking about a little bit myself as far as what I plan to do, my game plan for making some extra cash. The two opportunities that I was going to be sharing and focusing on are two that I think anybody can do if they want to. So it's just a matter of, again, checking it out and seeing what it is. And I'll be sharing more details about both of them as time goes on. The first one, I'll say it's kind of like, if you want cash now, you want quick cash, you can go ahead and get started. And as soon as you get started, you could pretty much start making some cash right away. Um, and then the second opportunity that I will be discussing in more detail is another opportunity to get some quick cash, but it comes with a long term building potential as well. So not only can you get quick cash one time, but it has a residual attached to it. So I'm excited to share more details. I'm excited to see who is really ready to make that decision in this new year, 2025, and start making sure that their activities are intentional, that their time is invested on the activities that will get them results that they're looking for. And that way we can all learn and grow together, man. Learn, earn, and grow together. That's the name of the game. So, um, if there's anybody that's working on anything, I'm always looking to collaborate, always looking to share ideas and see how we can get these ideas even better than when we started with just ourselves. So, the God of Cheese, what's happening? What's up? What's happening? So yeah, everybody is going to be working on different things, but this year for me, those two things, that's what I'm focused on, making some extra cash. And I don't know if any of you guys are watching, have your YouTube channel, man. What's going on with YouTube paying everybody? Everybody's getting money. Where's my money? How come my channel hasn't gotten up there yet, man? What am I doing wrong? If you guys know the secrets, if you guys know what's happening, what I'm missing, tell me. Nothing much, man. I'm chilling. I'm just, man, I'm redeeming myself for this morning's live. I apologize. Not J Edits. Not J Edits. What's happening? SL, what's good? Man, um, yeah, I got on this morning and I was talking to my buddy Rick, and I didn't realize I tried to get on live with him so that way he could share some of his experiences and knowledge with you guys as well, and we can all learn and grow. But I didn't realize, since I was talking to him on Facebook before we went live, and we never hung up the phone, there was no sound. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good day. Yeah. Yeah, man. So we got on, we talked about all of these things, all of these all of these experiences and all of these nuggets that we're hoping everybody was receiving. But at the end of the day, what happened was it was me and him just, and nothing was coming out, no sound. So if you guys are interested, what we were talking about, like I said, it was two ways that I'm going to make some money this year other than a job. And then he also gave, I appreciate it, Edward. Thank you so much, my friend. Keep coming back. And if you are interested in any of these opportunities that we'll be sharing in the near future, man, I'd love to help get started. See, one of the things that I personally like and understand is that teamwork makes the dream work. Mackenzie Thornton. Okay. That's an interesting comment, but thanks for sharing your thoughts, Mackenzie. I hope you're doing well and thriving in whatever it is that you're working on, okay? So, anyway, a lot of people are going to be working on different things this year like I was saying. The two things I'm going to be focusing on are things that are going to allow me to generate some income real quick and then share that with somebody else. And then also building something that can generate a quick income, but also allow me to build some residual at the same time. This is where I was going. A lot of times there's opportunities that we may not be. Yeah, just let Edward let Mackenzie do her thing, man. So there's a lot of people that are doing different things. One of the things that I ran across a couple of years ago that I wanted to share with you guys is the opportunity to turn things that you pay for into a source of income. So a lot of people go to work to make sure that they have enough money so that when the bills come, right, they can pay for them. And about 2, 3 years ago, somebody shared with me an opportunity where I could do exactly that, turn these bills that I had to pay for into a source of income. And the interesting thing is, ever since then, I've been taking advantage of this and sharing this opportunity. But I realized that there's so many people that don't believe, right, that certain things are possible because they just haven't heard of it before, because it's just something that no one ever told them before. And it's always amazing to me because we were all at one point learning the most basic things. And when I think of why, like I said, most people work, it's to pay bills. And if these bills could now turn around and pay us, flip the script and turn around and start putting money in our pocket instead of every month we're shoving money out. I personally think that no matter how much money you're already making, that's a benefit. That's a positive, because any extra you could turn around and donate it. You could turn around and invest it. You could turn around and do whatever you want with it. But some people that I've shared this with, I think the problem is it sounds too good to be true. And they decided, you know what, Jacoby, what's happening? They decided, you know what, let me ask somebody else about it, because I think if this is a legit opportunity, when I ask people, people must have heard about this thing and they'll tell me what the deal is. And the reality is, when I got started, I definitely thought a lot of people would know about this and would be excited if they didn't to hear about it. And which is why I'm sharing this now without giving a lot of information and just giving you an idea, because I will go into detail and you can ask people, ask anybody. If your job ends today, right? What's the first thing that starts to concern you? If your job ends today, what's the first concern that you have, right? I know today, if I got a call and said, "Hey, your job is ending, you're no longer employed," I would be worried about, man, the roof over my head, groceries, the kids. Peace, Edward. All of these things are things that would concern me. And that's why 2, 3 years ago, when I first got introduced to this, I started taking advantage of it so that I can start building something outside of my job. And for a lot of people, I think just having a job is enough. A lot of times get comfortable with that job. And I always try to remind people that, hey, we all saw what happened when COVID happened. A lot of jobs went away, a lot of businesses didn't come back. And some people started driving for Uber, Lyft, Instacart, Amazon. It doesn't matter, right? And a lot of those people said, hey, this is a temporary situation. I'm going to do this for, a little bit, and then I'm going to transition to my my regular job. And when that didn't happen, years later, people got comfortable and settled for working for Uber, Lyft, Instacart, or whatever the case may be. And I talked to a lot of people that work for these platforms. And it's interesting because I don't think anybody that works for any of these companies as a kid dreamed of being a Uber driver or an Instacart shopper. But life happened along the way. And at some point when life started happening, decisions had to be made, right? And sometimes they're tough decisions. So I say all that to say we can always learn. I prefer to learn from a place of inspiration versus a place of desperation, which is why, as much as I can, any opportunity, I will take advantage and try to learn something new. I will try to put whatever I learn into action to see what happens, what the result is. And then I'm always looking to ask questions, build relationships, find somebody who's doing what I want to do or getting the results that I want to get, and ask questions to see, what am I doing wrong? How can I improve my activities to get those same results? So I talked about this the other day, but I'll repeat it because I think it's important for all of us to keep in the forefront of our mind when we're planning to do something. First thing is to plan, right? Whatever it is that you want to do, you want to have a plan of attack so that way you're not just going into a situation blind and hoping, right? So if you have a good game plan, then you're excited, almost, you're prepared, you're ready to go execute. And then that's the second step. You obviously have to go to work. You have to do the thing that you've planned for, whatever that thing is. You don't just plan to have a good plan. You plan so that you can execute. And it doesn't matter the result. Sometimes I'm guilty of this too. I might get caught up in wanting to have such a good result that I spend so much time planning, right? I spend so much time planning and the plan never executes. So here we are on YouTube. I talked about early this morning, I got on with my buddy Rick, and we didn't plan it, but I stepped outside, I looked up, and I'm like, man, the sun's out, just kissing me in the face. I want to just soak this all in, but I also feel like sharing and talking to some people. Let me jump on live. And I said, man, everybody has seen me before. And maybe I hop on with my buddy Rick and give a different perspective so that way people can share and learn from him as well. And I called Rick on Facebook and we were talking. And then we turned around and jumped right onto YouTube live. And unfortunately, we never hung up. So that's how we ended up doing a 30+ minute video with no audio. Get excited. So I said, you know what? I felt like I robbed you guys and I robbed myself of sharing. I robbed Rick of, sharing the nuggets with you guys. So let me jump back on and just say a word or two and, see if I can talk to somebody or two people or three people, whoever shows up, I'm here. But I appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't subscribed, consider doing so. If any of this information was beneficial, feel free to share it. The last step that I'll leave you guys with is the review. We talked about the planning, we talked about the doing. Now we have to review. So the plan, do, review is a good 3-step process that anybody can implement in their situation. And I'll be implementing in my situation all year. I encourage you and I invite you to do the same. Plan, do, and review. 3 simple steps that anybody can do. And whatever it is that you're doing, try to find people that have done it and are doing it at the highest level so that you can steal some of the tricks and tips that they have for you, and not just stealing them but applying them, right? So you can get the same results. Hope you guys are staying safe and learning and growing with every opportunity that you get, man, because I want to be able to share with you guys. I want to be able to learn from you guys, but if nobody's learning, we're not doing anything. So we'll talk soon. Appreciate you guys for stopping, and stay safe out there. To the next one.